Hello, and welcome to another episode of Muprov Musings. This is episode number 12, and we're still working on putting together that show with a full cast of characters and everything. But in the meantime, Julian and I thought we would release the wonderful run that we did together. So this is a practice run, and this is me and Julian playing all the characters. So it's wacky, it's crazy, but it's fun. And if you want to see what things are like underneath the hood, this is a great opportunity. During this time on the podcast, like right before you get into your own show, it's always good to be doing full runs and just trying to see what happens when you actually put on the show. And get out all the all the craziness, or see what you're offering before you offer it, you know what I mean? So that's what we're doing here today, and then we're going to put up our show episode, and then we should have a debrief, and that'll be a wrap on Hero's Journey. So without further ado, here is our run. All right, so we're gonna spin 1 to 9. Julian, you want to read those off in order?
Yes, in order they are sci-fi, fantasy, abstract, modern, magical, mythological, animal-based, supernatural, and magical realism.
All right, let's spin.
Random number from 1 to 9.
I almost want to take modern off.
And we have 9, which is magical realism.
Oh, sweet. And for the listener, our understanding of magical realism is pretty far away from what magical realism is. It might be closer now that our group is 50% me.
Yeah.
We're using this term loosely. How are we using it loosely, to clarify, Julian?
So to clarify, as I understand the looseness with which we use it, is it's like a low fantasy story, essentially, where there will be, we will likely start in our normal world, but then either get whisked away to a more like fantastical world, or these more fantastical things will start to appear in our real world.
All right. So if that's different from the way that you use that term, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
All right. Suggestion suggestion from Sebastian is balloon.
Balloon.
Our camera pans over the city skyline. You see a small purple balloon rising up above everything else through the treetops. Camera zooms in past the balloon and then over a stretch of clouds. Then back down through the clouds and on to an empty, dark playground. Digging in the ground. A small, concerned dog. In the distance, a thunderous stomp. The dog keeps digging furiously. Suddenly, it stops, sensing something. Leaning forward, you see a slight, bright flash of red, and in the dog's mouth, it scampers off behind a garbage can, and a much larger burst of red light fills out and flashes over till you can't see anything. It's all red. Lights up, totally new location. Honey, you're gonna be late. Come on, what's taking so long?
I'm just want to make sure I look fine. Is that okay? Like fine, you know?
You look fine. It's not like you're trying to impress the whole world right now.
I don't need to impress the whole world. I understand. Do you think people are not going to like me because of my hair?
Look, things happen, and it was an honest accident. And besides, one within 2 weeks, I think it'll have regrown to the point where you won't be able to really tell.
And you're sure you can't talk to the principal or anything about the whole hat policy?
I'm talking to the principal right now. I think it's ridiculous that such a thing happened during your chemistry class. I don't think you should be forced to. Whatever. I'm talking to him, but yeah, no, he's not gonna. He's not gonna. At least
Not,
for the week. The appointment's on Wednesday.
okay. And you know I'm not going to go to Dr. Rosenberg's class today, right?
Honey,
I know you're going to get a call, so I just want to make sure you know before I go. I don't trust him.
he's a teacher, and I understand, but it's an honest accident. Something like that happened in my own chemistry class in 6th grade. It's very common, little fires light, Bunsen burner. I think you need to do well in chemistry if you want to go to a good college. And
Okay.
I want to see you there.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you don't get a call, then I went. Okay. What? What am I doing wrong?
It's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's just that I wish you would just be a little more confident in yourself.
I don't know what people talk about with this whole confidence thing, okay? I'm good at the things I'm good at, but I'm not gonna walk around like I don't have a bald half of my head.
No one is going to care that you
Everybody
have
is
a
gonna
bald
care,
half on
Mom.
your
It's
head.
it's high school.
They
They
all
all
know
know
it
it
was
was
an
an accident, but
accident.
they all know that I look strange. I look weird, okay?
If you just walk with confidence and, care about the people who you actually think are interesting and cool, those are the people who you should look up to and the people who you should try to win their love. Don't worry about whatever bullies or, popular kids are
Easy
out
for
there.
you to say from in here. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna do what I do normally, okay, Mom? You can't tell me anything about that.
Hey, Peter.
Not me.
Yeah, Peter.
Nope. Not me. Nope.
You with half your head burned off. You have a hearing problem, lose half your ear?
Okay, Dean, what's up? Hi.
I was seeing your hair, right?
Yeah, I know.
Well, you know what?
Hmm.
You think you know something?
I don't know
Oh,
what.
you know so much you got half your head burned off.
No, I didn't. This wasn't my fault.
You want the other half of your head burned off?
No. I don't mean to cause any trouble. I'm really just trying to go to Spanish.
I'm gonna write something right there on your head.
Mm.
What should I write? What should I write? You wanna be penis Peter? You wanna be punk Peter? You wanna be blank baldy buzzword?
Just nothing, please.
All right, fine. I'll write nothing. That's what you are, Peter. In the 1400s, there was actually a moment of discovery where people thought that they had uncovered a relic of what they thought at the time was a unicorn, but was
Are
in
you
fact
getting any of this?
I had something about like narwhals. Not really.
I didn't even know if narwhals were real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, why is any of this relevant to what we're doing? Like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna go out there and try to find a new fish or whatever they're talking about.
wow.
No one's staring at me. I can tell.
They're not staring at you. They're just like bored in class. So you got to look at something.
Yeah, and everybody is drawn to this big shiny blemish on my head.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, why'd you write nothing on it?
I didn't write nothing on that. Dean did it
Oh,
right before Spanish.
Dean's such a jerk.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, if you want, we can go out the back way after class. I found this cool thing behind the school.
The back way,
Yeah.
like over by the forest.
Yeah. That way you won't have to walk in front of everyone in the main way out the main exit. There's a
Oh,
janitorial door.
I mean, look, I know the students here are pretty rough, but won't there be like badgers and owls and other kind of creatures that might?
Peter, you're so uncool.
No, look, I heard that Terry from 3 years ago went out into the forest and he got scratched in the face.
Look,
I am not trying to add another injury to my arsenal right now.
You barely have to be in the forest. It just pops out into the highway. The scariest thing is running across.
Okay.
Besides, there's this cool place where there's like some old tunnel piping, where they used to like an aqueduct or something, but for whatever you do with that now, it's totally empty though. There are a lot of old beer cans there, so I think
beer cans.
Yeah, beer cans.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as we don't run into, I mean, I know Dean and his whole gang of buddies like to drink beer. I don't want to see them there.
They're not going to be there. There's no way.
It's beer cans. I mean, well, look, since it's off of school, I can put my hoodie on and my hat on. Mm-hmm. It should be fine. I'll meet you over there.
All right. Okay. See you then, Peter.
Thanks, Carrie. Franjolo.
Don Joey.
It's quite interesting what I've brought to you today.
Yes, why, I love my little treasures, don't I?
Well, we've been sending out our scouts all across, and well.
Oh, all across and over, down,
all around, and I've brought you one more ruby.
Ooh, I like the way it looks. Can I sniff it? Smells fresh. Smells fresh. Where did you scrounge this gem?
Out of the out of the mouth of a crombo.
What? A crombo?
Yeah, one of those, pretty little corombos that's been running around down here.
Well, why? What were you doing scrounging around in the mouth of a crombo for?
Well, I heard some sort of flash, and I knew that there might be a ruby in the area, and I took this from the crombo.
Oh, well, put it in the big ruby pile. Bloop. Someday I'll have enough rubies to make a whole swimming pool.
And then you can swim so fast and so strong.
It's true. I've been trying to grind them down with my teeth so that in their smaller forms, they'll perform more like a liquid.
Oh, that's very intelligent, Cronjolo. I would expect nothing more from you. Nothing less.
Nothing less. Well, you know how I love to do with these things. They're so strange. Ever since they started showing up, I have no idea what they are or what they do. But I love them dearly. Boom. What was that?
Perhaps Fam Jolo just whipping up a new dish.
Hide the gems.
Yes, you're right.
Into the pouch.
Yes.
All right. I want you to be very quiet.
And
Those rubies are so shiny.
Yes, they're so shiny. If you put them in a glass of water, they sort of float.
What? Say that louder. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. If you put them in a glass of water, they kind of float.
I'm still having trouble. Say it louder.
If you put them in a glass of water, they kind of float.
Boom! A long, winding, tentacle-like structure enters in, sniffing with its end around the burrow. What is that?
Cronjolo, I think this is not good.
It sniffs Cronjolo's head. It's sniffing me. It's sniffing me. It's sniffing me.
Act nice.
I'm trying to act nice, but it's sniffing me. It's sniffing me. What if it smells all my odors?
It's good odors. It's good odors.
It turns around and sniffs the other way, getting closer and closer to the gems. Suddenly, it wraps around the bag of gems, pulls itself out of the burrow, and vanishes. Ah! Our rubies! Our beautiful, beautiful rubies!
Oh.
Cut.
You can't see it, right?
You're not going to be able to see with that over half your face. Come on. No one's around.
I can't see left, but I can see right.
Who are you hiding from? The woods?
In our full glory.
It's looking worse than it was earlier. I mean, not in the... Sorry.
No, fine. No, I can tell. It's some sort of infection or something, probably. I don't know what Dr. Rosenberg put in his little mixture, but it burns.
Jeez. Earlier today, it was just looked kind of like bald, with like a little bit of white where you could see from some of the fringe burns, but now it's here. I can take a photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hold. No, move back slightly. Okay. All right. Look at this. It's like got a pattern to it.
Wait. I never washed off the Sharpie.
What?
I never washed off the Sharpie.
Oh, I forgot about that. Maybe it just rubbed off, or...
Yeah, maybe when I put on my hoodie, it rubbed off. I don't know about all this pattern and stuff. I have an appointment. My mom set up on Wednesday, so probably the doctor will be able to tell me what I need to take, and if I'm able to just take a medicine and make this go away, I just really want to do that. Okay.
But let's keep our voices down while we're running through this part. There's a house out back. It's only 100 meters off. No, I don't know what to hear. What?
A house?
Yeah.
Harry, you said there were just going to be badgers and squirrels and stuff.
I mean, we're in the U.S. still. It's like an old, like it's like it's like a manor house.
Okay.
It's totally locked in by the trees.
Let's just get through.
Okay. Cool. Look at that mushroom.
Don't touch it or anything.
I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just like, it looks so weird. It's got those two holes in the center.
Yeah, it's maybe some sort of badger or something took a bite out of it.
I'm gonna mess with it.
You're gonna keep it away from me, please.
Poke.
Don't.
Poke.
Come on.
Yeah, it's like wet.
Yeah, probably a freaking badger put it in its mouth or something.
A badger?
Yeah, or something like that. What?
What? A badger?
Yeah, there's probably all sorts of bad. Look, I heard Terry from 3 years ago got scratched up in these woods. Okay,
By a badger?
could be a badger or some sort of other animal. Look, we don't pay attention to all the new animals they talk about. I don't.
Badgers, dude, I don't even think a badger's smart enough to survive these kind of woods.
What do you mean smart enough?
What?
What do you mean smart enough?
I mean, I think they like. I thought most badgers like died or lived in other places.
Hey, you need to really care about badgers and all these animals. Okay, come on. What do you mean? Badger's too dumb. I'm walking.
We're not dumb.
What did you say?
Said we're not dumb. What?
Carrie, how are you making that noise without
I'm not
moving
making
your
that
mouth?
noise.
Um.
I said we're not dumb.
Ah.
I have been having the worst day.
Sorry. You are a badger.
I'm running away.
Uh,
Carrie runs off into the woods.
Badger. Sorry, I'm just trying to get to the highway. I really need to get home.
Home? What is a home to a badger with no rubies?
No rubies, you said.
Why? Why go on? Why go on when all your rubies are gone? Stolen by a sniffing sniffer. Oh.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
I was going to have a swimming pool full of rubies. And now, no rubies.
Well, do you know where you left them? Maybe last time I saw
left them. They left me.
Oh, so someone took them. Sniffing sniffer, you said?
I don't know. Some big, horrible, terrible thing. It stole all my rubies. I've been spending months collecting them. I'm very good at sensing where the next ruby will appear. Oh. Oh, woe is me.
Look, you can follow me over to the highway, or if you know where it is, I'd like to follow you actually to the highway if that's possible. But I really don't know if I should be fraternizing with you so much. It's I do love animals, and I think that you guys need to be cared about and stuff. But I just don't know that.
Say, you're very tall, aren't you?
4'11".
You'd be able to reach something up quite high, right?
Yeah, for you probably, yeah.
Oh, well, I have a little place over. Where were you trying to go?
The highway. I just need to get to the highway.
Yes. Follow me, and you wouldn't mind fetching me a little thing along the way, would you?
Sure. As long as you know the way to the highway.
All right, this way. Follow me. I've been all sorts of places recently, and things are changing quite a bit. I was eating myself a mushroom on here, and something was different about it. What?
Are you a badger, like born a badger, not a human in a badger?
No. Much different than a badger, or different from an ordinary badger.
Okay, you can talk. You know that's strange, right?
Ah, yes. Most of it, that's what I mean. Most other things I found that look like me don't have any mode of speaking whatsoever.
Okay.
I think it's my love of rubies, if I had to put a pinpoint on it.
Mm-hmm. And you're saying rubies, like rubies, like gemstones,
like the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I've seen that.
I would say before I developed my love of rubies, I don't think I had much culture in me at all. To the point where mainly what I cared about day to day was mushroom this, mushroom that. And without my rubies, that's all I'm thinking about recently too. But the more you get of a good thing, then the more your taste grows. And suddenly I found myself enjoying literature and other things of that sort.
That's good. I don't really pay attention in literature
Mm.
myself.
Yes, are you an uncultured lad? Have you ever been to an opera? I haven't myself, but of course, limited opportunity for a badger to see an opera.
No, I've never been to an opera. Uh, my friend Carrie is part of a band.
Ooh,
I've been to their
really?
show. Yeah.
Oh, and what do they sing about? Do they sing about love and despair?
Um, their most popular song is Bubblegum Thrasher. I don't.
Oh,
Um,
is it in a deep, low voice that fills an arena full of adoring fans? Or is it in a high operatic concerto of an aria that bubbles up over the thrashing crowds?
it's kind of a normal voice, and we just do it in his garage. So,
Oh,
um,
but you are part of it?
well, I guess I'm the manager.
Oh, the manager, the manager. You have a distaste for playing yourself.
I would mess it up. I know that.
I've always thought that it's pure to do something, on that level where you're keeping your appreciation for the art untampered by the enjoyment of the art itself.
Sure. Um, yeah. What's your name, Badger?
My name. Well, in my language or yours.
Just what should I call you? I guess it's
I
up
guess
to
for
you.
short, in your purposes, maybe just Crombie.
Crombie. Okay, Crombie.
But if
Um,
you perhaps want to distinguish it more, Crumbulino would fit my bill.
okay, Crombulino. All that to say, I just feel like the kind of foresty smell is just getting thicker and thicker as
Oh,
we
yes, yes,
continue.
yes, yes. Thicker and thicker, thicker and thicker.
But I thought the highway was just a couple minutes away from the back of the school.
Oh, I must have led us in the wrong direction, but fear not, that only means that there's a few more minutes to the highway than there were before.
Okay.
Ooh, but, deeper and deeper into the wood is where, oh, well, sorry, I've been talking quite a bit. I must inquire your unusual hairstyle.
Mm, even you think it's unusual?
Why, yes, my stripe is completely centered, whereas your stripe seems to be
Ah,
completely on the side. I'm wondering if you have a different fashion that's all the rage.
yeah. You know what? I do. This is how I wear my hair, okay? And that's all I want to say about it.
Oh, so you're telling me that people in the human world are parting their hair to the side in a dramatic flare from their usual symmetry loving selves.
Yeah, whatever. It's just something that happened.
Hmm. Well, I find you very impressive and distinguished. I will say that.
Thank you.
Oh, be quiet.
Why do we have to be quiet?
Just walking around these parts of the woods are a little bit deeper. You wouldn't want to bother a big, big owl or something like that.
Oh,
Shh, shh. This way, this way.
okay.
Follow me through this
Yeah.
dense cluster of groves and up, right up there. You see that red shine in that hole high up that tree?
Yeah. Yeah. Little glimmer.
Uh, well, now that I see you next to the tree, you don't seem tall enough at all to get something like that.
No.
Hmm.
You want to get that though.
Yes, I want to get that. I want to
Well,
get it.
you know, I don't I agree. I'm not really that tall, but I I don't want to make you feel like you're more of a badger than you are, or less sophisticated. I could pick you up, is what I'm saying.
Oh, you could pick me up. You think you think you'd be
Mm.
yes, be
Is this
careful.
some?
Ooh, easy there.
Should I
Watch my
just?
leg. Oh, no,
Ooh.
no, right up under your shoulder. There we
Oh,
go.
okay. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Still quite a
Um,
ways.
and if I just
Oh, oh,
raise
oh,
you, I
oh.
mean, you got to be able to
Yes,
climb a
there
little
we
bit,
go.
right?
There we go. There we go. I'll hold on. Oh.
Here, grab onto the tree. Grab onto the tree.
I'm holding. I'm holding. I'm holding.
Okay, you can climb the rest.
Okay. When we go to your. Ooh, it's getting awful high.
Yeah, I'm down here. If you fall, I'll catch you. Mm. Well, maybe I don't know how to catch right.
What do you mean?
I just get the ruby. It'll be fine.
Ooh.
It's going up there.
There's a bright red ruby, ever so temptingly close to a large, buzzing, strange structure, almost like a modern architecture piece. It has some bold original styles that curl in a delightful way. And
What color is this modern architecture piece,
it,
Crambino?
it reminds me of daring characters like Pac-Man and Bartholomew.
Oh, you're saying the ruby is right next to this?
Well, no worries. Here I go. Rump!
Oh,
Scramp! Zzz.
Jump down, jump down. Oh God. Just tell me where to go. Tell me where to go.
My cheek, look at my cheek.
Oh,
Oh, yo, my tail, look at my tail.
oh,
Whoa. Ow, you feel that?
oh, yes. Oh,
Bzzz. Hey, that'll teach you to come stealing our stuff.
oh. This house, can we go in here?
Don't go in that house. We're coming after you. Us bees have just gained some crazy culture. Slam.
You okay, Bambino? Bambino?
I feel so swollen.
You look swollen. I'm sorry.
Leave me here to die with my ruby.
Come on, Crambino. You're not gonna die. It's just some bee stings. I got stung by a bee once.
Really?
Yeah.
You got stung by a bee?
Yeah. I mean, I was really little. I used to be kind of a stupid, daring kid. But
What?
yeah, I hit it with a stick. The whole hive.
The whole hive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. It was stupid. It was daring, and I'm not like that anymore.
It was bold. You daringly jumped into adventure like a knight of old. That's what you did. You are a knight.
I am not.
Then, like a modern connoisseur, a whiz in the books, someone who breaks all the rules and rises to success, a tycoon.
I'm just in high school. I can get some water or something, maybe. I bet there's a kitchen. I don't know if, I mean, your swollenness, it looks kind of bad.
Oh, you're telling me, leave me here to die.
I'll see if there's an ice pack. I remember that being helpful back when I got stung.
Peter plods through the house, opening doors after door, hallway after hallway. Each time something might be a kitchen, instead it is a bedroom. Bedroom after bedroom. Bedroom after bedroom. Bedroom
Kitchen.
bedroom.
Some kind of hotel?
Opening the next door is a big bedroom with
a bedroom.
bright red drapes.
Well, a bedroom like this maybe has a bathroom. Maybe I can get some water.
The door to the bathroom is locked. A creaking sound on the floorboard. Creak. 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 The back door, the one that Peter had entered into the room, slowly opens, and in walks an old man. Who's there? I heard noises. Somebody is in my home. Who is there? You, boy, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean. I was really not supposed to.
You better be sorry. I'm gonna have you brought into local law enforcement, and I'll rough you up and turn you sideways, and boys like you never learn how to.
I promise. I'm here to.
What's that on?
Huh?
What's that on your head?
Oh.
No. I mean, what's that on your head?
It's something stupid that happened. Okay, and everybody cares. And it's just stupid. It's nothing.
No, that mark.
What, the bee sting?
No, not the bee sting. The hexagon.
I don't know. It's, I think it's some sort of allergic reaction or something. I'm actually supposed to have a doctor appointment on Wednesday, and maybe he'll give me some medicine.
No. Come with me. Follow me down this hallway.
Okay. I do have a friend in your entry room who really needs some help.
I'll have the butler see to him.
Okay.
The old man turns suddenly, pulling a book off the bookshelf, typing in digits to the spine, and the wall opens up to reveal a laboratory.
Oh. What?
Yes, I've been making my residence here for quite some time, ever since we detected some disturbances.
Well, what? I don't really want to get involved in something so big. Are you like I don't know, like a drug dealer or something bad? It's okay.
You think I would be a drug dealer? What kind of drugs would I deal?
I'm sorry, just a house in the woods. I don't.
No nonsense, my boy. I'm with the government.
Oh, what are you? You're some sort of scientist or something? I mean, what are all these tubes and vials?
You could call me a private contractor. I'm, our leading expert on strange occurrences. Here, look at this. You see all of these frogs?
Yeah.
Every single one of those I caught in the year 2013 when they appeared spontaneously in the Ogakwa Desert.
And is there anything special about these frogs?
We've been running tests on them for the past, I guess it now, however many years. We're trying to figure out where they came from, what we do. And you see over there,
Yeah.
Big sculptural thing that
Oh.
spontaneously was discovered on a mission. You're not going to believe this. That big sculpture was discovered on a mission to the North Pole.
Oh, wow. Wait, that was there?
Mm-hmm. And we've dated it back 1,000 years. Any strange occurrence, really, that happens, usually I get wind of it and things get sent to me.
So you're saying that you capture strange kind of animals or whatever, and you keep them here in your lab to run experiments?
Or, whatever case needs be. Did you know that there was actually almost once a superhero?
Uh-huh.
Yes, well, my team had to chase them down and figure out how to take away their power. It turns out it was actually just a person who had gotten some rare genetic mutation. It was totally solvable, but temporarily had what?
Sorry. All those rubies.
Oh yes, the stones.
You have an interest in these.
I've been collecting them, of course.
What's so special about them? Aren't they just rocks?
Rocks? No. But you've seen these too? Of course, that mark on your head. It has to be.
I really do need to.
I've never seen a human before with.
I gotta get home. My mom usually expects me to come back at 3:15, and it already is going to be a little bit beyond that.
The old man slams a button on the wall. The door shuts, spinning the way it was. You're not going to be going anywhere until you tell me where you got that mark.
It was really just an accident, and I really didn't have anything to do with it. It was just in my chemistry class, and it got burned. And
listen, I am on the side of the good, but there are some bad people out there who could do some serious damage if they were to collect these stones. We've been trying to track them down as much as possible, and they seem to be all tied to this location, but we have no idea what or how they're being produced. Listen, kid, tell me what you know. Do I need to... Hey, put that frog down. No, not to eat. Suddenly, Peter begins to glow with light. The old man shelters his eyes, turning sideways from the blinding flash. Peter, a burst of sound erupts from Peter's mouth as he opens it. The old man covers his ears and falls to the floor, blinded and deafened by the occurrence of sound and light. Peter slams the button that the old man had pressed before. The door turns around and opens, and Peter runs down the hall. As he runs, he stumbles across Crombie, totally stuffed to the brim with cakes.
Crombie, you look like you've been having a good.
What's that noise? The light, the brightness.
Look, I'm just gonna grab you, okay?
Oh no! I'm being stolen by a divine god. This is how Rupelia felt as the sun god Ophondra grabbed. Oh no! Ouch! Ow! Oh, it's you. Oh God! What's that? Oh! A frog hops out of Peter's mouth and ribbits once, croaking in a bulbous echo outside the manor.
Oh God! Oh, you okay, Crombie?
Mm-hmm. I love that butler. For a moment, I felt like I was a king of old, a real emperor sort.
Look, Crombie, that house is not good for us. Not good for you. That's the kind of house where they take people and they experiment on them and stuff.
you could say a Telotini's hut.
Yeah, maybe. I was talking to the guy and he said and he had all these frogs that he thought were strange, and he says he goes around and he finds any strange occurrences. And look, he had a whole tanker full of the rubies that we've been trying to collect.
Oh, rubies, rubies. Oh, rubies. Oh, well, we should go back to the house then, right? If
No,
they've got a butler and cakes and rubies and
Crombie, we have to go, like right now. I mean,
boom. That sounds just like a sniffler.
oh God, okay.
I heard that sound just before all my rubies got stolen.
All right, let's go the other way.
They run into the woods. This way towards out of the woods. The highway should be right this way.
You're saying just through this brush.
They, yes. Oh, I forgot the ravine. They tumble down, running over a cliff. Boom, 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 boom. Scratches and bruises, tearing up their clothing and fur, and roll out right next to a 6-lane highway.
Oh. Crombie, I guess this is supposed to be the scary part. Crossing this highway.
Crossing the highway? You wanted to cross the highway?
Yeah, I need to go home. You know that, right?
Like George Washington crossed the Rubicon, all great figures who cross will eventually die. I think it's not the right path.
Well, you think I'm going to die if I cross it?
Well, my knowledge of history may be spotty, but I do know this. No great figure has ever... I'm scared.
Yeah, there's a lot of cars. Maybe let's follow the highway this way, and just see if maybe there will be an easier crossing.
Boom.
You said that was a sniffler?
Well, I never saw the full thing, just its long sniffling nose. What's that look on your face? I don't like that look. That's the look you had right before you shoved me up that tree, and God knows what happened from there.
This is really scary. You know that, right? I just want to go home. I just want to go to my doctor's appointment. I just want to get this fixed. I don't want to be here.
What? What do you mean you don't want to be here? You're a great hero.
I'm not a great hero. I'm a high school student, Crombie. And it might be hard for you to understand. You're smart, but you are a badger. And I'm really just a nobody, okay?
No, you're not a nobody. What would we have done if Taylor Lautner or Augustus Caesar or Federico Multatombo had viewed themselves as a failure?
Well, I know one of them, and we might not have got a movie or something.
No, nonsense. Every great artist, every great hero, and every great god, they all have a moment where they feel like giving up, and you will not be allowed to give up.
You're gonna stop me, you little badger.
Yes, I will. Crombie turns and starts walking out into the road. A car whizzes right over Crombie, bowling them over. But luckily, they're not quite tall enough to get the undercarriage of the car.
Crombie, what are you doing?
Into the unknown, as Marco Polo discovered many things over time, and so too did Benjamin Franklin. So will I, Crombie.
You're not. You're just a little badger.
Another car whizzes by.
Crombie, I'm gonna get you.
Uh, there are lots of cars out here, but there was lots of snow on the first summiting of Everest or the second building of Pisa.
Okay, whatever, Crombie.
Oh!
I make you stay low, okay? Stay low. I know you're smart, but they're just gonna see you as roadkill, okay?
A low-bellied giant truck comes barreling in through the distance. It's maybe 10 seconds away from impacting Crombie.
Crombie!
Peter runs forward, leaps, grabs Crombie, and tumbles into the next lane just as the truck barrels by halfway across the highway, cars on all sides. Peter pants in the center. Okay, now I want to go home.
Come on.
He keeps running, powering his way across the highway. The cars are screeching to halt. Honk, beep, beep. What the hell, kid? It collapses onto the other side, narrowly dodging another vehicle.
Okay.
Oh, the earth, sweet mother of all things.
Why did you do that?
You really are a hero.
Look, I'm just not trying to have a little badger soul on my conscience, okay? Where can I take you?
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't want you to get into any more trouble. And I don't want you going back to that house to get more rubies.
My home was in the woods. My everything I had was a pile of rubies and my one assistant who collected them for me.
And what happened to your assistant?
He must still be in the burrow. But there's nothing left for me.
No. What do you mean there's nothing left for you?
I am just a badger. Without my rubies, I have no culture. I can feel it. I feel out of tune with the way things are. I don't know whether it's right to eat a hot dog with your fingers or...
Shut up, Crombie. Okay. Look, I've only known you for a little bit, but you know more about, I think, everything than I do. Look, I don't even know who this George Washington is. Maybe it's somebody from history or all that. I just, if you are not a human, then I am nowhere close to it. Okay.
You think so? I
mean, I don't know if you want to be a human or what do you really want to be, but you can be out here with us. I mean, you do the same things that we do. You have the same interests. And look, it's pretty easy to get an animal into an opera show nowadays. Big bag.
You mean it? You'd bring me to an opera show?
Yeah, I would.
I'm going to get to see a real life opera.
You know what, Crombie?
Amberson on a Full House.
I don't know about that necessarily. It might cost money, but I think we should. I know I was supposed to get back home, but I think we should go do something tonight even.
Tonight? What is there to do around here? You're a human. What are cool things that humans do?
Usually me and my friends just go to Target and we look at stuff. We don't really
Nonsense.
buy anything.
I'm talking cool things, unexplored things, something to really marvel and blow my mind.
Well, if you want your mind blown, I guess we could go, downtown.
Downtown? Now you're talking.
I mean, look, I hear that Dean and his friends, Dean's this mean guy who likes to bully me, but Dean and his friends like to go downtown and they say that it's the most mind-blowing, crazy stuff ever. And well, Sounds like they're pretty serious about it.
To the town of Down we go. Cut.
And that's the thing about Star Wars is it's not the order that you think it is, you know? I'm sorry, can you even have ice cream?
Yeah, I can have ice cream.
Don't you think it's weird that that freaking kid is bald now?
Yeah, such a dumb kid. Such a dumb movie. Everyone's dumb.
Over there.
What?
That him?
Use your words, Franco.
Is that him? Over there.
Is that who, Franco?
The bald kid. I don't even really know his name.
Hey, Peter!
And it just if a leash isn't too demeaning for you, I'm gonna just keep using this, okay?
Even the greatest artists sometimes wear a Adonis scarf to gild their throats. There's a long history of collars. The ruff was quite common in the 18th century. Hey, Peter!
Oh, geez. Look, we're gonna have to deal with this. Hey, Dean.
Yeah? Looks like you washed off your stupid nothing Sharpie.
Stupid nothing Sharpie. Huh? You think I washed it off? I don't even care, Dean, okay? It came off.
Well, it would be a shame if my fist came into your face or your face came into my fist.
Look, you can do whatever you want, Dean, all right? But we're off school property. I don't got to follow the rules out here.
Yeah, we're off school property. Come on, Franco.
Yeah.
And Albert.
Well, you got friends, and I do too.
What is it? What is that? Some sort of badger?
Some sort of badger. Look, you guys are a bunch of big dumb bullies, and I know that in my heart, okay? And to be honest, I think you guys are really stupid and dumb. But I don't even know if I know the best way to tell you that. But this little guy, he is so eloquent, smart, and able to dish the most linguistically interesting things. Listen to what he has to say about you.
Listen to what a badger has to say about us? What do you mean badgers can't talk? Incorrect would be how I would describe the words out of your mouth. You see, if I had read many a text on the famous morons of history, there was Moronus, the first moron whose name... What that thing's talking? Get that thing away from me. I might have rabies. All the way down to the barreling cyclops of the deep Andromaca cavern.
Franco, I'm gonna book it.
Hey, you guys aren't running away without me.
Yeah, we did it.
High five.
Huh?
Sounds like a siren.
Yeah. Let's just get to the opera. I mean, siren people probably shouldn't see you.
All right, here. Put me under your coat. Or under your sweatshirt. Put me under your sweatshirt. They'll see me stapled within you and think, there goes a pregnant man wandering the streets, and pull out a chair for you to settle your fine posterior upon.
I don't. You think those helicopters are doing something important, or
that they're probably ready to pull out every chair in the whole opera house, ready for you to sit down? A whole army of fine military men.
Oh.
A 3-barrel salute. Listen. Boom, boom, boom.
Crombie, maybe it's not the best time to go to the opera.
Tell me what you're seeing out there. It sounds like a whole parade in our honor,
Well,
ready for you to give birth to your fine new spawn.
I just see a bunch of SWAT trucks coming up and these helicopters. I don't know if I'm seeing this right, but that might be a tank.
A tank rolls down the street ominously with a searchlight spinning from the top.
Stay quiet. You hear me?
All right.
Officers!
Hey, kid.
Can I help?
Yeah, we're looking for some sort of rogue scientist situation.
Rogue scientist. Huh.
Mm-hmm. You actually, hey, you're a kid? You take classes at the school?
Yeah, JP.
The whole thing's going to be shut down. Head to your house. But if you see any of your teachers, don't.
Don't what?
Just don't give them the time of day. Head home, kid.
Okay. Thank you. Is this clear?
Wait, we're giving up on our opera?
Look, I'm sorry, Crombie. It's just, it sounds like something really serious is happening. Like, we'll have to reschedule, but this doesn't happen very often.
Oh, come on. I want to see it.
You really want to see it?
I really want to see it.
Officer, I actually think there was a rogue scientist over that way.
You saw one? All right.
Yeah.
All units move out to Uptown. The entire military operation slowly moves to Uptown. Suddenly, the lights in the storefront blink back on. A shopkeeper opens up an awning again. A restaurant allows customers to enter, and the downtown starts to light up again. The opera house, which had shuttered its windows, opens the shutters, and all the panes of glass shatter from the high-pitched voices coming out from the inside.
Excuse me. Do you, for tickets, take quarters?
Quarters?
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's no rule against it.
Okay.
That's the most quarters I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Where'd you get all those quarters?
You know, I've been saving it up. Every time me and my mom go to McDonald's, she says that I can keep all the quarters.
And you keep them on you?
Well, yeah, just in case something like this comes up.
Okay. Well, I guess one ticket for the opera.
Thank you.
Here you go. You're sitting in we only have one ticket left, by the way, and it's in the VIP box.
Oh, cool.
But I mean, with this many quarters, you could sit on the stage.
Not really, or what?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Cool. I guess I'll go find my seat. Wow, this is really swanky. You can peek out a little bit. I don't think anybody's gonna see.
Oh, what a beautiful sight! What
Wow.
a beautiful sight! To be transformed by art and culture as never before seen.
I guess this is our box.
Oh, what a view! We can see the whole theater from here. And look, the seat next to us is empty so far. Stretch your legs. I could sit down in it if you wanted to. No one's looking.
No,
just hope no one comes.
They said they're already all sold out, so probably whatever is a mistake or something. I don't know. You can sit there. They said you could sit on the stage maybe, so maybe that person was doing that.
I wonder if they sell popcorn and peanuts.
Oh,
or
I don't know.
cakes.
I really don't know about this whole thing. I've never been to the opera, but Popcorn and Peanuts is like a baseball game, and well, seems a little bit different from a baseball game. Anyways, it should be starting soon, right?
Do they still have the bold man in stripes who calls out boldly into the sky, "Oh, you're out!"
In baseball?
What?
Sorry.
No, nonsense. Oh, it's starting. The curtain opens and two opera performers come out. And they begin to do the first scene of the opera. Antonella,
Oh, Gilo Pala.
how is it that your beautiful face still shines like such the moon ups in the sky?
My face will never decrease to the decrepit look of any ragged person on the streets.
Oh, in that case, we must sing. Oh, your face, beautiful face, wonderful face.
Yes, I know. Ah, la la la, yeah, I know. And I will keep my face.
Beautiful face.
Beautiful face.
Face of an ice cream cone in the summer.
Never it drips, never it drips.
Beautiful face. So, what are you getting at? I mean, it's so beautiful. Okay, cool. The curtain glove hand pulls it slowly open.
I thought I didn't know the curtain opened any further. Is this part of the show?
Pardon me. You mean down in that corner?
Yeah.
It must be a new character who's about to enter into the show.
Oh. Smiling, beautiful face.
Beautiful face. Face like an apple picked from a tree.
Eyes like a pearl leaped from the sea.
Oysters will hold you inside them so softly. Softly.
My Marco. Oh.
Is this part of the show? I
don't really know.
Hey, look! That jewel in that singer's headpiece. You know what that looks like?
Yeah,
ruby. One of those rubies. My precious rubies. Oh.
Chombi, we gotta just chill out here. You can't go down there.
You two aren't going anywhere. A voice from behind them, right entering the VIP box. The old man from the laboratory.
Oh, please don't kill us. Please don't do anything.
What are you doing here?
We just wanted to have some fun, okay? We don't want you to put us into any box or try to study us or try to get our juice out of us or anything like that, okay?
Listen, I'm on your side. I've told you that before.
You tried to lock me in a room.
It's dangerous here. That jewel. If it gets into the wrong hands, unspeakable horrors could occur.
What do you mean? It's just a little red ruby.
No, it's not just a red ruby. You see what effect it had on this badger of yours?
What do you mean? This badger doesn't say anything.
Yes, what do you mean? What's wrong with me? He can talk.
Fine. It's a very benevolent badger. You know, he doesn't do anything wrong.
In the hands of a human, if this is the level of intelligence, the level of power channeled into a badger, think of what that would do to a person if you were to touch. Even I myself haven't touched my collection of rubies, and if they were to get into the wrong hands.
On the stage, the gloved figure removes his mask, revealing himself. Dr. Rosenberg?
You know him?
Yeah, that's my chemistry teacher.
He's a famous outlaw. We've been tracking him for years. He's one of the most wanted men in the country.
Wanted men in the... He's just my... he's the one who did this.
What do you mean? Did he? Oh, he did that to your head?
Yes, it was a chemical reaction that he did. He came over to my lab station and he said he was just going to show me how the dioxylate is going to carbonize when you add in an extra solution, and bam, this happened.
So you've been touched by it too, but
yeah,
you don't strike me as any sort of brilliant thinker. I mean, not to disparage you, child, but...
Oh, I know. I'm not a brilliant thinker, or I couldn't even diss.
The audience gasps as the gloved figure, who seemed like a character, walks over to the dead opera singer, who seemed like a character, and reaches down, still wearing gloves, to pick up the jewel from his headpiece.
Look, I really am not supposed to be involved in this. I did send the military away, but I really think they should be the ones to deal with all this.
What do you mean you sent the military away?
I told them that the scientist was somewhere else. They went uptown.
You told the military that the scientist was somewhere else, and the military went uptown?
Yes, look.
That's not how the military works, my boy.
What do you mean? I just told them that I saw the scientist that way, and then they all packed it up and they started doing what they do.
Perhaps
they're very good at taking orders.
It's not. I thought it would be its effect on the individual's brain that they were after, but no, it's the effect on the brains of others, and in a place with such a large audience too. The glove figure raises the jewel to his mouth like a microphone, and you hear the voice echo out across the arena. Cover your ears. The echoing voice sounds, "Hello, everybody. Welcome to the opera. Enjoying yourselves?" Yes, we are enjoying ourselves.
Now, this opera is going to go a little bit differently than you might expect it to. You see, all of you are here down on the floor, and you paid exorbitant prices for your tickets, didn't you? We paid. Don't you deserve to be treated like VIPs? We do. Spotlight on the box. Now, everybody here, work your way to the VIP box, and if anyone is there, throw them over the balcony. We will. A wave of zombified humans hypnotically walk towards the box, trying to get after the man there. Oh, God. He knows that I always sit in the VIP box. It's a setup. He's going to have me killed. Oh, well, scientist, you seem to know usually what to do, and you fought a superhero, right? Can't you deal with this situation for us? I'm not sure that I can. What do you mean? You went to the North Pole and found a sculpture or something? But I have no control over this situation. I can't even. Crombie, didn't this happen many times throughout history? Isn't there something that they always did? They're getting closer.
throughout history, there has always been told that there will be an end time, a day of eternal damnation, where all crumbles to the ground.
No, that's not what I want to hear.
You can leave behind a message that will endure for generations to come.
I want to be the generations to come, Crombie.
It's too late for that. Play your violin. We're going down with the ship. The zombies pull over the thing. We will kill whoever's in the box. Throw them over. They grab Peter and start to dangle him over the edge of the box. He's being held on by just his foot. Let go. Throw him over. Throw him over. They grab the scientist. Throw him out of the box. He hits the ground. His head cracks open. Throw them over. Throw them over. Throw them.
Stop! Please! Huh? Oh.
They stop. Peter hangs over the edge of the balcony.
Pull me back up, please.
Slowly, the mob starts to pull him back up.
Leave me alone, please.
Leave you alone. Leave you alone. The mob starts to ascend the staircase.
You.
They're listening to you. They're listening to you. They want to hear what you have to say.
Thank you for waiting for me to strap in to the zip line, you fools.
The gloved man glides upwards out of the arena and into the sky.
Look, Peter, I don't know what lessons I taught you in class, but have fun here in the opera house with a bunch of chumps. I'm going big time.
No, you can't let him escape.
What am I supposed to do?
In all situations, dire that they must, the masses have overthrown and conquered. For what one individual cannot do by themselves, nothing can stop a whole village.
Friends, of sorts. Do you hear me?
We hear you.
And were I to be your leader in a battle, would you heed my every word?
We would.
Okay, well, look, Dr. Rosenberg might know a lot about chemistry and smarts and all that kind of stuff, but I've been living here for my whole life. 16 of you. I'm going to want you to go down to the crossing on Brooksham and Durham and make sure that no cars get through, okay?
We will.
I'm going to need about 10 people to chariot me and help carry me, okay?
We will guide you where you need to go.
And, well, I'm going to need the rest of you to go alert the military and bring them back because truly some bad stuff is going on.
We will do as you command.
Do you hear me, troops?
Yes, we hear you. They start to march out.
Let's go.
The chariot starts to wander off into the streets. All of a sudden, boom! You hear the sound. That's the sound from before. The sniffler, the sniffler.
The sniffler, I don't care. Sniffler, where are you?
A giant elephantine creature leans down, uncamouflaging itself from the wall that it had been standing next to.
Oh, this is the thing that you encountered before, Crombie?
No, just the tip of that enormous creature.
Sniffler?
It leans down and sniffles. It's sniffling for rubies.
I mean, you still have the one, right?
Why, yes, in my pouch.
Oh, look, Crombie, I know that ruby means a lot to you, and you honestly have gone pretty crazy with the whole ruby thing, but I think I might need that.
Even the great Poe had to part with his quill. Here, take this.
Sniffler, I will give you this ruby. In return, take me to the man in the sky.
The Sniffler reaches down its trunk, wraps it around Peter, and starts to swish in a giant circle. Swish, swish, swish. Peter goes flying up into the air at an extraordinary speed. He's flying right past the zip line. You can see the zip line ends in the tallest tower of the whole downtown area. Peter goes crashing through a glass window and lands on the floor of a penthouse suite. But this isn't an ordinary penthouse. Looking around, there's an enormous megaphone right at the top.
Oh, Doctor.
Yes, you see me, Peter?
Yeah, okay. And whatever you're going to do right now, if you're going to zombify the whole town and try to make them do something for you, military included, I think you need to stop.
I will not be stopped by some... well, maybe I should stop. I never
You will
considered
stop.
that. I guess maybe I will stop. But you what are you telling? What are you saying, child?
I'm saying you're doing something bad and you need to stop.
I am doing something bad, aren't I? I was gonna zombify the whole world. I was going to have a new world order where everyone followed by rules and abided by the way that things should be, but maybe I'm the bad one.
You're getting it now. So just hand over the ruby and we can put all of this behind us.
Oh, I guess I'll just hand over the ruby. Oh, what? Why did I just do that? No. My life's work, my all my experimenting, I was so close.
You're going to pay.
I am gonna pay?
Yeah, you're going to pay. You're going to pay for this.
I didn't mean to. It was an accident, kid. You think I care about you? You think I was trying to...
I think you care about me. You care about me enough to ruin my whole week, pretty much, and make me the laughingstock of the whole school, okay? So you are gonna have to pay, Dr. Rosenberg.
Wait. You... Yes, the laughingstock of the whole school. They're bullies, right?
Yes, there are bullies.
And... right now, you could end bullying forever. All you have to do is speak into that megaphone, and you can change the way people think for the rest of time.
No more
That's
bullies.
all I ever wanted to do, just change a few minds. I was bullied too, for being too smart, for inventing too many things.
You think I should do it? You think I should change everybody's mind just like that?
You changed my mind. Think what you could do if you applied that to a grand scale. You could just say no bullying into that microphone, and it would never happen again. Yes, speak what you want to say. You can end all the silly humanness, all of their stupid turns and cultures and everything. You can boil it down to pure science.
Attention. I have an announcement.
We are attending. Echo.
Mom, I'm sorry I didn't call you. I have to come home late today. As for the rest of you, go back home. Okay? Even you, Dean. I know you're hearing this. And look, you should be a little bit nicer. But do that on your own terms. Okay? Carrie, I hope you're safe. And Crombo, if you can even still understand the words I'm saying right now, thank you for helping me. And as for this, Doctor,
Peter throws the ruby out of the building. The doctor desperately leaps after it, jumping out of the window, hoping to catch it on the way down somehow by impulse, but crashes into the ground the same way that his one true rival, the old man, had in the opera house. A military helicopter glides over, a ladder descends, and we cut. Peter, honey, you're going to be late for school.
sorry, Ma. I was just, talking to our friend. He's going to come with me today if that's fine.
What are the other kids at school going to think if you come to school with a badge? Or, oh, well, you know what? It's a good change. You're not worried?
I'm not worried. Look, if they have anything to say, well, this guy has a mean mouth on him.
And that's our show.
Yeah! Collectively, we are Muprov Musings. Individually, we are Julian.
Hal.
Yabba, yabba, yabba. Jabba, jabba. Jabba, jabba, jabba.
Dude, you know the one thing we didn't tie in?
Huh?
Fuck. The balloon.
Oh. Yeah.
I actually clocked it like pretty late into the show. I was like, oh, we gotta tie in the balloon somehow. And then we went way up to the top of that tower.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I just always forget about the suggestion.
we totally could have. We totally could have. Like, it would have been so easy to have, instead of it being a tower, to be in a giant purple balloon.
Yeah.
Can't you see me now? Like you always did. Can't you see me now? I just wanna be with you. When the times they seem so crazy, can't you see me now? Can't you see me now? See me now. Can't you see me now? Back when, and times they are changing, you know, things are rearranging. Can't you see me now? Can't you see me now? Everything is changing. Can't you see me now? Can't you see me now?